They indicate Dr. Asperger ingratiated himself by speaking children to an infamous euthanasia clinic.
Newly found documents imply Hans Asperger, the pediatrician whose title describes a form of autism that has been actively engaged with the Nazi program's euthanasia program in Austria.
The evidence comes from previously unexamined Nazi-era files and patient records.
Professor Asperger claimed to have shielded his patients from the Nazi regime. The patient records and documents show that Dr. Asperger sent patients to the Am Spiegelgrund clinic in Vienna, where they were put to death.
How does a child experience autism?
Uncovered by Austrian medical historian Herwig Czech, they were reported in the journal Molecular Autism.
Mr. Czech wrote in the medical journal that Professor Asperger managed to accommodate himself to the Nazi regime and was rewarded for his affirmations of loyalty with career opportunities.
An editorial in the journal, written by Cambridge academics, said that Asperger willingly became a cog in the Nazi killing machine and part of the eyes and ears of the Third Reich.
A total of 789 children are said to have been killed at the Am Spiegelgrund clinic. Dr. Asperger was not a member of the Nazi Party. In a 1980 inauguration speech at the University of Vienna, shortly before his death at the age of 74, he said he was wanted by the Gestapo, Nazi-era secret police, for refusing to turn in children to them.
Stories from women who faced a late autism diagnosis.
I was locked in a cupboard at school. Asperger syndrome was first identified by Professor Asperger in 1944, however, the term autistic psychopathy was used until 1981. In 1981, the British psychiatrist Lorna Wing introduced the diagnosis of Asperger syndrome.
Asperger syndrome is a type of autism.
People with the condition may find it hard to tell people what they need, how they feel, and can find it difficult to meet other people and make new friends.
They may also struggle to understand what other people think, and how they feel. While there are similarities with autism, people with Asperger syndrome have fewer problems with speaking.
No one with a diagnosis of Asperger syndrome should feel in any way tainted by this very troubling history, Carol Pavey, director at the Centre of Autism for the UK's National Autistic Society, said in a statement to the BBC.
We expect these findings to spark a big conversation among the 700,000 autistic people in the UK and their family members, particularly those who identify with the term Asperger, she said.